Carly, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips on how to be in a healthy and happy relationship. Now, some of you guys may know I do want to become a therapist in my future as my career, and I genuinely believe that you do not have to wait to do something that you love. If you love to do it and you know a lot about it, do it, you know? And so that is what I am doing today. And all the information that I'm giving to you guys, I have developed through my own experiences as well as my own personal studies on relationships and health. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay y'all, step number 1 to having a healthy and happy relationship is loving yourself first. Now this is super important, and I can't stress this enough to you guys because you really need to love yourself before you can love somebody else. I truly think it is important to have your own dreams and goals for the future so you can prove to yourself that you can really be an independent person and you don't have to rely on anyone else. It's normal to not feel the most confident all the time, but it's important to remember that everyone's body is beautiful and you need to be confident in your own body because that is going to take you a long, long way. Now, if you're not confident, you could possibly project your own insecurities onto your partner, and that could create a toxic situation. It's really important to remember that looks are temporary. You know, they can go away in a second. So really love who you love and be confident, because confidence is key. Tip number 2 on how to have a happy and healthy relationship, and that is have good communication. It is super important to talk to your partner and try to be as open as possible. You know, you really want to establish boundaries as a couple and as an individual on what you like and what you don't like, and you really need to communicate that. Make sure you're not having a one-sided conversation. Now, this can be super hard sometimes, but you really want to make sure you are listening as well as expressing your feelings and the other way around. You want to make sure all conversations are based on respect. Sometimes people feel vulnerable talking about certain topics, so you just really want to be mindful of others' feelings and take that into consideration. Tip number 3 on how to have a happy and healthy relationship, and that is trust your partner. Although feelings of insecurity and jealousy may arise, it's important to trust your partner. A personal rule of thumb I follow is if a person hasn't done anything wrong, you have no reason not to trust them. And what I mean by this is, although you may feel feelings of jealousy, it's important to just mark that as an irrational feeling. Trust is a staple to a relationship. You can build trust by admitting your mistakes, being forgiving, and having transparent conversations. Tip number 4 on how to have a happy and healthy relationship, and that is respecting personal space. Be sure to have your own friends and do what you love independently so you don't lose sight of who you really are and the love you have for yourself. Although it may seem hard, spending time away from each other can actually strengthen a relationship. Being separate individuals can totally strengthen a relationship. You guys might not have the same interests, but it's important to still do what you love to do. Tip number 5 on how to have a happy and healthy relationship, and that is encourage the 5 love languages. If you are not familiar with the 5 love languages, they basically are little keys to everyone's hearts. Everyone is different and likes different things, so it is important to encourage each love language to really embrace what a person likes. The love languages are words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service. You should consider what your partner likes in order to pursue a peak in happiness when it comes to your relationship. that is all 5 tips I have in order to have a happy and healthy relationship. I hope you guys totally enjoyed this video. All my social medias are linked in the description below, so check them out. And I'll see y'all in my next video. I love y'all. Bye!